The American ideal of religious freedom is being distorted and exploited by the planned building of a $100 million mosque and Islamic cultural center, just 600 feet from where the World Trade Center stood.
Any decent American, Muslim or otherwise, wouldn't dream of such an insult. It's a scab in the eyes of America.
There are over 100 mosques in New York City. Supporters of the proposed mosque near Ground Zero say those who object are uninformed.
The children and grandchildren of the people who are hostile to our project will one day be Muslims.
At a rally protesting the mosque, many family members of those killed in the 9/11 attacks said this was not an issue of religious freedom.
If we allow them to build the Mecca Mosque here, are they going to allow us to walk into Saudi Arabia with a cross on our necks? Hell no. What you don't understand, you American, wake up. Wake up. This is a war. This is a war. This is a war on your values. They told us in Sudan that we are infidels, in which they will come and kill all of us. This mosque should not be built, and this mosque is going to build our own dead body after our people died here.
This is a canary in the coal mine for what the Islamists are trying to do. And I beg all Americans to wake up and to change what's happening, because they seem to be winning right now, and we need to take back our country.
You know, when you ask me about the mosque at Ground Zero, my reflex as an American, and one whose family has benefited from religious freedom, is to say that they should build it. My family built mosques that were contentious in Wisconsin. Religious facilities are part of the fabric of what America is. So, having said that, Ground Zero is the last place Muslims should be looking to build a mosque. Ground Zero was the beginning of a war against this country, against our principles, and against our citizens. It was not the beginning of a cultural exchange. I mean, that is the worst message, and I can tell you as a Muslim, I would be offended to think that somehow they think that that's a message that we should be sending.
How serious is the threat of Sharia law here in the United States?
Certainly, we have seen very little when compared to Western Europe, where law enforcement is surrendering authority to local imams.